Welcome back, everyone. I am, well, it's now March, and we have some work to do today on our fields. Right now, I'm seeing a lot of rocks, and unfortunately, weeds came up right after I leased this special rock picking bucket, which I'm probably going to be terrible at, and the rocks do not come up. Okay. Well, that's not working. Well, yeah, I don't quite understand. I thought this bucket was for picking up rocks, but yeah, I don't get it. Anybody know how this works? Anyways, not a big deal. I leased it for 33 bucks, and I think we can afford that, so I am going to just give up on that. I tried it, you know, before I started recording. Had problems with it, so yeah, that's a hard pass. There are some rocks there. We'll try to roll them in later and see what happens. So, oh, stuck in the wall. Beautiful. Let's return that right away before we forget. And return. Okay. So a few things need to get done. That field needs to be prepared for the next planting. So we're going to need some equipment, and I feel that now is the time to buy equipment. So let's start with some of those purchases. Okay, we will go with one of the things we need for sure is a good cultivator. And I had a look in here, and I want to go with this Harrows. I want something shallow. I don't want to be fully turning things over. So we're going to start with that. We can play with the colors and whatnot. Doesn't really matter. I'm just going to buy this outright. It's cheap. 1500. So that'll be one thing. And then we're going to need a seeder. And I'm having a hard time deciding between, where is it? I think I passed it already. Where are we? Hang on a second. I'm having a hard time deciding between this, which, you know, we have the horsepower for and all that, 12 kilometer an hour, seeding time, I guess, or speed, and it just takes seed. So no fertilizer, which is fine because we're not using fertilizer, chemical fertilizers anyway on this farm. It is either going with this for 7,000 or going back to this guy again. You can't beat this. It's much wider. It does take fertilizer, but doesn't mean I have to put any in there. Problem is with this is it's hard to drive around. So I'm not quite sure what to do. I feel like I'm going to go with this guy just because. Yeah. You know what? Let's just save the money. We'll just go with this guy. I know, same old. We did this on literally every other series I've worked on so far, which isn't a lot, but I want to buy this, and this will be good for us for a long time. Okay. So I'm going to go get that. I noticed in the last episode, after I rewatched it and did the editing, that somehow the volume, the desktop, where the game sounds, like the tractor sounds and whatnot, were really low. And so I looked at my settings and somehow they got changed. So hopefully this is a lot better. All right, let's go get some of that stuff. Okay, we are back. So I did look for a mulcher, and I could not find anything decent for the price and for the horsepower that we have. Ideally, we're mulching, and we will be. We're just not prepared for it quite yet, so we're gonna have to, you know, accept that, you know, we're not gonna get that extra bonus on our yield. So let's start with, let's just get this cultivated. I wonder if I can cultivate out this. Oh yes, I can clean it up with this, even if it's not on mine. Nice. Okay. Sorry, I'm kind of squirreling here, but I don't like having these piles around. Oh, that one didn't want to go. Okay. All right, let's get this done. We cultivate the weeds out. Of course, we're going to have to get ourselves a weeder at some point. We don't want to spray, so let's get a headland done. This should go fairly quickly. It's pretty wide. All right, I'm curious whether this is actually going to work or not. Yes. Awesome. More piles of straw on the road. The rocks are still there. We'll see if we can get a roller as well. Rollers are fairly cheap. Okay, there's our headland done. And now we're going to just head up and down. I like this way. All right, we are almost done here. Those stones are bugging me. I don't know why they're there. We got the stones turned off. Oh well. How are you guys doing today? Anybody else just excited about spring? Okay, all done with that. What I'm also going to do at some point is this whole area here. I think I'm going to make another field here, and that way I can, you know, get a helper to work on this. I think I'm gonna put this guy in here. I'm usually pretty bad at not putting things in storage properly. Just leave things all over the place. This looks like a good spot for this one. There we go. All right, I will be back. I gotta go get the seeder now. All right, we are back, and now it's time to get something into this field. Let's see, what do we want to put in there? It's March. What sells well in the fall? I think we're gonna go with maybe canola. With the November, December is the best price for canola, so that would be probably pretty decent. Sorghum is January, and wheat, mind you, we made a killing off of the we really made a killing off the straw last time. That was barley, right? Wheat gets a bit more. Oh, and oats gets quite a bit more. Oh, let's do oats. They'll be ready in December, right at peak, I think. And we'll also get the straw from it. Which, you know, we can rent that other baler again. It wasn't very expensive. All right. We are off, I think. In theory. Yep, we're good. Not a lot of difference in the textures. Makes it hard to see what I've done and what I haven't done yet. So we still have $12,664. I don't know what we're gonna do with that quite yet. We may top up the sheep. When I mean top up, I mean get enough sheep to fill that pen so we can start generating more and more wool. Okay. My aim is terrible. There we go. Okay, let's get a worker on this. There's a few other things I'd like to do, to be honest, though. I don't have another vehicle, so we might take over again pretty quickly, but I want to do a few things first. Let's go right here, see how this goes. Okay, so oats it is. And we have 0 fertilization. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. Stop. We have to start over. We have to start over. Oh my goodness. Okay. I wanted to get a first fertilizing layer by putting in oilseed radish. And so I gotta go over the field again. Luckily this is a direct drill and I won't need to recultivate. Well, that was silly of me. I'll try to fix this up real quick. Okay. I just have to do this section again, I think. There might be a couple of other little areas to fix up. Let's see what happens now. Yeah, that's a nice cover crop, and what we'll do is use that as our first fertilizer layer. And our second one, I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do. It's good to get at least two applications of fertilizer. So we might try to figure out how to get ourselves some manure from somewhere. I'm not sure. We'll see. We shall see. All right, let's jump out here. I'm gonna let this guy do his thing. And with that 12,000, I feel like let's top up the sheep. What do we have here? Oh, we have no water. Okay, we're gonna have to do that as well. We've got 19. I have room for 11. That should be reproducing. That should be reproducing. You know what? I'm just gonna wait it out. I'll just wait it out. And yeah, I kind of wish I had 2 tractors. Actually, you know what? Let's look. Maybe we get lucky. Yeah. No, that's too easy. You know, we could get something like this. Kind of weak though. Okay. Okay. Let's head back over here. We're just going to take over again. If I can catch them. Okay, it's on us. Yeah, we'll do a better job anyway. Maybe. Look at that. Look at that triangle they left. We'll fix that up. Okay, I'll get this done. I'll be back to you guys in a minute. All right. I think that should do it. I'm just going to check. Just going to check our map to make sure we missed the spot over here. So I'm going to go over and get that. I just don't want oats to start growing. Mind you, we'd probably just roll that back in afterwards anyway. Okay, we're clear. All right, now where shall I park this? I think I need to go the other way. That's the problem with this one. It's a great direct drill, but as you can see, if those were real side posts, they'd be destroyed. Yeah. Let's park it in here. I think this is actually a really nice size for it. I could put it in there, but terrible parking job. Top up the seed. And we're just going to leave that there. Okay. All right. So let's get some water for the sheep, because that's pretty important. I think if they have anything that they're missing where their productivity is down, they don't reproduce. So we want that. That wasn't full, but that's okay. It's a small tank, so it won't take long to fill that up. I forget how much that takes. Oh, it's almost full. Okay. There will need some grass soon. We are out of bales in there. Fortunately, our grass looks like it's almost ready. That's another thing we need to buy. Decent mower. And a forage wagon would be awesome, but we might end up having to lease that because we don't have enough money for all that. So. All right, yeah, because we do need to get more in here. I made good money last time on grass, and yeah, this isn't an official field, so it's not showing me the result, but it actually looks pretty ready. So that'll be for next episode for sure. All right. Yeah, this might be a short one. I think what we'll do is we'll sleep, and for next episode we'll drill in oats properly. And over here we'll try to make a field, a real legit field that can be worked with workers. So, all right, guys, thank you very much for watching this episode, and I hope you have a super duper day, or just a great day, one of the two. Take care.